was in 2000 when my mother died with Ebola in Lacho Hospital.
When I was 3 years old, my father passed away.
My father died in 2000 and my mother in 2001. When my dad died, I was still 12 years. And indeed I was living a life of no hope.
As all of us are aware, northern Uganda has been affected and afflicted by the devastating war, which caused a lot of losses in terms of human life, in terms of livelihood, in terms of destruction of property. And this necessarily produced quite a number of orphans who have lost their parents in the course of the war. Human Rights Focus, although founded to address the critical needs of that time, thought it wise to also use education as a tool for fighting poverty. In the course of this, we benefited as an organization from collaboration we have had with the Konrad Adenauer Foundation, which has an office in Uganda. The country representative, in the persons of Dr. Bossard Albrecht, collaborated very successfully with Human Rights Focus. So at the end of his tenure of office in Uganda, he went back to Germany to teach in a university. In 1999, I sent him a Christmas card. The result of that Christmas card was a message from Dr. Bossard asking me, as the Executive Director of Human Rights Focus, to consider collaborating with a small women's group in Augsburg Diocese under the leadership of His Lordship Dr. Bishop Luzinga. They had a small fund to support orphans. And from Dr. Bossard's perspective and knowledge and experience in Uganda, he told Dr. Luzinga that if he's looking for orphans to support, he doesn't have to go far. There are very many in northern Uganda. So that is when our collaboration on this issue started.
My name is Acholi Doki. I work with Human Rights Focus Kulu. We are running Orphan Education Support Scheme with funding support from Augsburg Diocese. We have placed orphans in different schools in Acholi sub-region. We have some in this school, others in Kitgum, Lira, and Pade. So the purpose of my coming here is to monitor the progress of these students being supported, and also to check on whether they are disciplined or whether they concentrate while at school.
I want to thank you for keeping them right from O level and A level in this particular school. It has given them all the stability to do their best. I also want to thank you because at least your own mode of payment, though when we raise you, you pay through the check, it has been timely.
We are doing this to document the support from Augsburg Diocese because we want to take it to them. It's an accountability that the money they have sent to us, this is what it has done. May we hear from Charles, if you compare yourself from the time when you were still struggling to pay your tuition fees with this time that HURIFO has started paying you. Is there some positive, aspect which you can share with us?
Okay, thank you. As pertaining for this period, if I compare with the other past, at least I deserve some changes, the great changes in my life. Because before the Human Rights started paying my school fees, I was really in a problem, and I could not even be among other students who were in the school. And if for now, only problem that I'm now only facing just a small one, just looking for the scholastic material that I can work during my holiday. But the great part of it, that is the paying school fees, it has now been completed by the human rights focus. That is my great joy in my life.
And then Chan Andrew, can you tell us how your life was before HURIFO started sponsoring you?
Yeah, basically, I started my senior one when my parents are all there. That was in 2004. I happened to study in a school called Komboni College later, where I happened to manage to have my certificate, O-level certificate, and I scored second grade. That was in 2007. All along, in 2008, the incident which made my parents not be with me now took place in 2007. They had a car accident and all of them disappeared. They died. So life became hard from there. By then I had only one brother of mine who is in front of me and a girl who is my follower. So really life was so tough, but since God made us to manage this life until when human rights, I got human rights as my sponsor last year, because like I stayed for 3 years at home without having my education. So when I happened to get the sponsor in 2011 in Senior 5 Sambeka, yes, I gave thanks to God that really nothing cannot be possible with God.
How do you compare yourself as an orphan with other students who have their parents, like during time of visitation, during the time of reporting to school, or when you get your holidays going back? Is there any difference between you and other students who have their parents?
According to me, the day which is not very good to me is the visitation day.
Why do you say so? That's
Because
not good for you.
Because during that day, you may see that some of these other students, they may sit together with their parents. Then from you will be alone. No, you may not be expecting anybody to come. Therefore, it means that you should not be where other students are. You should go and sit somewhere, either you read or you stay in the dormitory, you read your book from there. Because during that day, it's not a good day.
It is a time when it comes to visitation day, where we students who doesn't have parents, we always feel shy and remain in dorm because we obviously know that no one will be coming.
Is there some information you would like to share with us, or you would like to communicate to the funder of this orphan scheme?
There's a lot of change in my life. Because first of all, I used to experience a lot of problems, both psychologically and then physically as well. Because when you're subjected to such conditions when you're still young, that maybe every time you be thinking, who will pay my school fees, and how will my future be, maybe if I don't study. But after that one, when human rights came in, a lot of confidence came into my mind, also my heart, and I studied with vigor, and up to now. But what I want to say is, I want to thank the Hellberg Diocese in particular for what they are doing for us. It is a great job, by the way. It's a great job. It has changed my life. It has given little burden to my parents. To my grandmom, who used to struggle with my fees alone. And also the scholastic materials. So I am very grateful, really. And I want to appreciate them. And also to appreciate the staffs of Human Rights Focus for having cooperated with us, being friendly with us, and also being close to us, guiding us like our real parents.
I would like to know your vision. You would like to become a lawyer,
in the few coming years.
You like to become a lawyer?
Yeah.
That's good, Charles. Andrew?
Yeah, this Andrew. My dream is, I have two dreams. No matter, because people would think that you may only have one dream. But according to area of my study, I would wish to become an auditor. Or when that one fails, I wish to become an engineer.
Even me, I have two dreams. One is to become an accountant. Then if accountant fails, I'm also interested in being an engineer.
So you have the same vision with Andrew. Okay, George?
According to me, my dream is to become an engineer.
An engineer?
Yeah.
Oh, we have very many engineers then. Ochen, finally?
Once again, my name is In Sankian. For me, in my future, I would like to become either a priest or a psychiatrist.
Thank you so much, Charles, Andrew,
Thank you.
Moses,
Thank you.
George, and Innocent. Thank you.
We want to thank most sincerely His Lordship, Dr. Bishop Luzinga, and also Dr. Bossard, who has been coordinating this program. Without them, these 40 orphans who have since gone through and benefited from this program will not have had access to education, which is one very important tool in fighting poverty.